Hi guys, so it's finally happening. Amen. Hallelujah. Today I'm going to be doing my 10k, 20k, 40k Q&A. It's finally time for me to film this video because your girl's been pushing it off for long enough. So obviously before we start, I've got a massive thank you to give you guys. Honestly, I am so thankful for everyone that subscribed to my channel. I remember hitting 10k and being excited, 20, and we're nearly at 50,000 subscribers now, and that is, oh, it honestly means the world that people sit and they watch my stuff. The people that comment the lovely things and the people that have been supporting me so much and send me lovely messages that literally make my day. I really do love you guys, and I'm so extremely thankful, and I hope that you will all stay with me and continue this adventure we're on together. Onwards. So moving on from the cheesy stuff, I think it's about time we start the Q&A. I just thought it would be really nice for us to have a sit down kind of chat, so I've tried to make this as like casual as possible. You know, I got my little blanket, got some grey on grey action going on in here. Just wanted it to be really nice and cozy, and like we're having a nice little convo, you know, so you guys get to know more about me. Okay, so the first question is one I do get a lot, and it is from Got7's wife. Oh, me? Saying, how old are you? I am 17. My birthday is the 4th of March 2001. I'm very close to Somi's birthday, which is always so funny because I look at Somi and I'm like, girl, you are everything. You're killing the game. And then there's me like... Irving V asks, what's your favourite song at the moment? Okay. So Post Malone just released his new album, for Western music this is, and I really like his song Better Now. I really like that. I'm also really liking Dali by Hyolyn and Grey, and also the NCT Empathy album. Loving that too. As for Western music, some of my favourite songs at the moment are Youngblood by 5 Seconds Summer, and also Want You Back by 5 Seconds Summer. Love them. Oh my god, my favourite K-pop song at the moment has been Shine by Pentagon. I love that freaking song, girl. XX is your nightmare asked, what K-pop group are you stanning? Okay, so I stan quite a few groups. When it comes to me stanning groups, I have little like sections. So I have groups that I stan because I watch their variety shows, I love all of their music. Then I have groups that I like watching on variety shows and I listen to a few of their songs, but I'm not like hardcore. Then I have groups that I just kind of listen to a few of their songs, but I love them, you know? But the main groups that I stan, oh god, are Blackpink, are my main girl group. They're my alt girl group. I also kind of stan Girls' Generation, but not so much more anymore. NCT, Got7, Stray Kids, BTS, Monster X, 17, and then in the middle I've got EXO, iKON, and Winner, and just yeah. But my main ones are NCT, Got7, BTS, Stray Kids, Blackpink. Who have I forgotten? Who have I forgotten? Basically the first ones that I said. Got7, BTS, 17, Monster X, Stray Kids, Blackpink. I think that's it. NCT? Did I say NCT? Oh! Irving V then also asked, what comeback that has been released this year has been your favourite so far? Okay, so there have been some bangers this year, but I think my favourite has got to be Love Scenario by iKON. I love that song so much. It's so good, and I could... Oh, obsessed, actually obsessed. XX is your nightmare then asked, what K-pop girl group do you like the most? And I've got to say Blackpink, because they have a 100% success rate with all 5 of their songs. YG, I'm looking at you. Obviously I also like Twice and Red Velvet. They're all queens. Girls' Generation, obviously, and FX were some of the first girl groups I really stand. Miss A as well, RIP. XX is your nightmare also asked, which K-pop group do you prefer showing non-K-pop fans? My group really like hip-hop and rap-based things, so I do like showing them more rap-based stuff like iKON and Blackpink. They really like stuff like that. Also Got7, they really like Got7. Oh, and 17. I love showing them 17 because they really like 17 as well. Just Some Female Human asked, do you like any Korean hip-hop or R&B artists? If yes, which? I love R&B and rap music in Korea. I think it is pretty on par, if not I like it more than K-pop. My favourite artists are SikK and Jay Park. As you guys know, I did go to see them live in London in February. If you haven't seen, there is a vlog on my channel, be sure to go check it out. But other groups that I like, I love Dean. Dean is one of my favourites. Grey as well. Loco and Crush I really like too. A little bit of Zico. I'm not too into Zico because I haven't listened to too much of his stuff, but I really like Anti, and I also really like Bermuda Triangle. Oh, and I also really love Jessie. Jessie and Flow 6's new song Where is so good, man. I love it. Nicole Lee asked, who is your ultimate bias and do you like Changha? Love you. Love you too, girl. Oh, my ultimate bias. My ultimate girl bias is Jennie from Blackpink. I love, love, love her, and she's just, oh, she's so chic, and I relate to her a lot because I have a really bad resting bitch face. I'm very, as I said in the beginning, I'm not very good at conveying my emotions. I just feel like I seem like quite a cold person, so I love, love Jennie because I can relate to her in that way. And my ultimate boy bias. When it comes to my ultimate bias for boys, I actually take it so seriously. I'm there and I'm like, how tall are they? How old are they? Can they speak English? So my ultimate bias in most of the time is Taehyung V from BTS. However, if I'm taking it seriously, my bias is Lucas from NCT and Felix from Stray Kids. I think Felix is 5'7", but we can deal with it. I just won't wear heels. I don't wear heels anyway. Felix, if you're watching, hit me up. And as for if I like Chungha, I do. I love Chungha. She was my bias during IOI. Well, I think they were all my bias in IOI. But I love her and her style of dance and also her voice. A queen, a whole queen. Adrienne the Great said, all in capitals, what's the very hardest dance you did a cover and tell us about it please, from the Philippines? Sorry, I just had to do this in capitals. There are dances that are hard to learn and there are dances that are hard to perform. The hardest one I think I performed has got to have been Boom Boom by Momoland. Oh my god, that cover. That video has got a lot of views. It's got about 500,000 views now. And there are lots of nice comments on there and there are lots of horrible comments on there. And oh my god, the story behind this film. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. The story behind this video. So we have a normal place that we go to film for my dance covers. In case you couldn't tell, there's like a little park and it's all nice and green. And we went there and they were doing construction work right over where we filmed. So we were like, we've got to find somewhere else to film. And we were looking all over the place and then we realised we were going to have to film at the garage compound behind my house, which is where we did end up filming it. So we got there and this was in my free period during college, so we were under a really stressful time limit because I had to get back to college ASAP. So we were filming and it was really, really windy, and so every time we were dancing my hair would blow in my face or it would like blow somewhere and distract me and I'd forget the dance. So I'm going to put in a quick montage of me getting angry over stuff happening during this cover. Let's go. So yeah, I wasn't very happy, I was very stressed, I didn't think I was going to get the video done in time, I just wanted to get it done, so I was there very angry, not very happy at all doing this dance that was killing me to perform, that we had to keep stopping. And in the end I put my hair up and I just did it, except as I was dancing I was so angry that when it comes to this move, that they literally, in the video they do like that, right? I'm there and I'm like this, right? Because I'm just like, oh, and I'm really going for it. And yeah, when I was editing it I was like, I look a mess, like I look so stupid doing it, but I didn't care because I just wanted it up. Like it was so much effort, it took so long, I was so tired, barely got back to college on time. I was like, no one's gonna watch it, the song came out 2 months ago, let's just upload it. And lo and behold, that video got 500,000 views and is my most viewed dance cover ever. And it does make me sad because I could have done way better with that cover. I definitely could have done better if I had like more time and that it wasn't so windy and the odds weren't against us, but it is what it is and it's on my channel now. Got me a lot of clout though. Pretty Little Alla, sorry if I'm pronouncing these names wrong by the way. Pretty Little Alla said, we watch you because you're beautiful. Oh, lol, JK, you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. My question is, do you have a boyfriend outside BTS? You got me straight away. BTS are my boyfriends, as you know. No, I do not have a boyfriend. Single for life, what can I say? I love HVC Aka Vernon. We're good at it. Said, do you like 17? If so, who's your favourite member? By the way, the covers are really amazing. I love lots. I love you lots too. I love Stevenson. I love 17. I stan them. They're one of my old groups. My bias is Mingyu. My original bias was actually Vernon, but now it's Mingyu, and they kind of they fight for a place in my heart. Sarah the Italian, Sarah, I'm sorry, said, do you stan the boys? Now, okay, the boys were a group that I was trying to stan, but I just never really got into. And they did like a show with One the K, like Flower Boys or something like that, that I did start watching, and then I never like just kept watching. And I saw their debut, they had a pretty strong debut, but I never really got into it. And I haven't even watched Giddy Up, so they are a group that I should make an effort to look at more, but I don't really stan them. But Kevin's cute. Tasnim Kasim, sorry if I say your name wrong, said, what do you plan on studying / becoming in the future, or plans for the future in general? So I'm in college at the moment, and next year I'm going to university, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with my life. Recently I have been looking at doing TV and broadcasting at university. People keep saying to do stuff that you love, and I love performing and I love making videos, so I'm trying to think of ways to kind of incorporate that. I would love it if this channel become into like a career for me, like it has for Dre, Jerry, KML and like Hates Faye, but I don't think that's really gonna happen. I don't think I have the right kind of channel for something like that to happen. I don't know. I really just don't know. Sarah the Italian also asked ultimate boy group. My ultimate boy group, probably BTS. Anna PJ asked, are you Asian? Okay, I get this question surprisingly a lot. I am not Asian, I am 100% white British. Well, I actually really like to do one of those ancestry tests where, you know, you spit in the bowl and tells you where your like ancestors and where you originate from. But yeah, I'm British. I think it's because I have quite squinty eyes. When I smile and stuff, my eyes go quite small, and I think that might be why people think I'm Asian. But no, I am not Asian. Alexandra Wicker. Can I just call you Alexandra? Name twins. Alexandra asked, how can you dance so well? Oh, thank you. I've always done it since I grew up. I did a lot of classes when I was younger. I did all like everything you could think of I did growing up. I also did it a lot in school. And I think the best thing that you can do to improve your dancing is performing. I also put a lot of effort into my dance. I always try to improve, and I think you need that kind of motivation to do better every single time and work upon it. And I think that's why I improved so much. BSUA. I'm sorry, I totally messed that up. Asked, how do you know K-pop? Oh, so how did I get into K-pop? A long time ago I wanted to learn Japanese because Japanese is beautiful, it's such a beautiful language, and I've never actually gotten the chance to learn it. And as I was learning it, it went through how difficult each of the Asian languages are, and they said the easiest one was Korean. So I was like, there's no point in jumping in with Japanese if it's going to be pretty difficult, so let's learn Korean first. So I learned how to read Korean, and I still can. One of the things they say is to help you learn it is to watch K-pop videos, and so that's when I watched my first K-pop video. Also, of course, there was the whole Gangnam Style thing going on in the UK, so that's how I came to K-pop, but I think I kind of slid into it from learning the language into the music, which I think is really cool. The random fangirl asked, have you been to any K-pop concerts or conventions? K-pop concerts, I've only ever been to a K-hip-hop concert, and that was J-Park featuring ZK and Hoodie. I have never been to a K-pop convention either. They don't really do many around where I live. I don't know they do very many. I know they do some in England, but I think they're mostly centred around London, which is very far away from where I live. But if there was ever a K-pop convention close to where I live, I'd love to go. And I'd love to go to something like KCON. Me and Olivia have plans to kind of go to Paris for KCON one year because I don't have one in England. And yeah, I'd love to go to a convention, but the only concert I've ever been to is J-Park. And I really hope to go to more. I really want to go to more because they're just on a different level, honestly. Pixel Gamer asked in capitals, who's your BTS bias and what's your favourite song? Hashtag #ARMY. Hello, my love. My BTS bias, as I said, is V, Taehyung, and my favourite song, oh my god, how am I supposed to... It changes a lot at the moment. I think my favourite is Dimple. Yeah, I think Dimple's one of my favourites at the moment. But it changes so much. I love all of their songs. Hanavi Rajesh asked, what is the hardest K-pop dance you've learned? How do you learn K-pop dances? Okay, the hardest K-pop dance I think I've learned is, you get into learning dances very quickly once you've done it for a while. I think the hardest one for me to learn was when I first really started doing covers properly, and it was a Red Velvet one. Maybe either Red Flavor or Russian Roulette maybe. Russian Roulette was one of the first kind of hard dances I think I learned. And how long I take to learn K-pop dances, it takes me a day. I learn it all in the day and then I sleep overnight, and when I wake up I think it's kind of sunk into my brain. I don't get like Lisa Marie. I have so much respect for Lisa Marie. I love her. She's one of my favourite cover people on YouTube because she just does it like within an hour that it's done, and I need to sleep on it. I can't just go like do it after I've learned it. I need to like have it go over in my head, go to sleep, and then wake up and it's kind of just sunk in. But it takes me a day to learn. Like, mate, stop procrastinating. Oh wait, no, that was terrible. Like, mate, stop procrastinating. I love that song. I love that name. Asked boy groups or girl groups. And see, I'm such a girl group stan. I will sit here and I will preach to every single girl group there is, but I don't hardcore stan a lot of girl groups. I stan more boy groups. I don't know. I don't know. Mate, stop procrastinating. You've really put me in a sticky situation here. And I apologise for my terrible Australian accent. Chen, if you're watching, I apologise. Australia, if you're watching, I apologise. Jamless Boys asks, have you experienced a breakup? I have. I've only had one boyfriend and it was in like year 9. I've never really been in a very serious relationship. It was year 9, it was a very good breakup, it was just mutual. We were just better friends, broke up like that, and it was a very nice breakup. Jason Lee asked, if you're a K-pop star, what girl group would you be in and why? Oh, that's a good question. That's such a good question. I want to say Blackpink because I love them so much, but I don't know. I'm not talented enough to be in any K-pop group. I love Red Velvet's choreographies, so maybe Red Velvet. But I feel like if I were to be a K-pop star, I'd be a rapper because I really can't sing. So I think Blackpink. I could be like a less cool Lisa. Abura asks, sorry if I messed that up, asks, what are the groups or solos you stand and update biases? Love your vids and you're a queen. Thank you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. And oh, the groups and solos that I stand. Oh, Day 6, I forgot Day 6. Ah! My bias in Day 6 is Youngkook, and I love Day 6 so much. My bias in EXO is Sehun, and my bias in FX is Crystal. My bias in Girls' Generation was Hyeon and Tiffany. I say was, still are. I love Girls' Generation, always will. My bias in SHINee is ow, cramp. Ow, cramp. Oh, is that Jonghyun telling me to pick him? Jonghyun, you're my bias, Jonghyun. Ow. My bias is cute. I'm sorry, Jonghyun. Oh, my Luna bias is Jinsol as well. I love Jinsol, such a queen. They're all queens. I can't wait for them to debut. Miss A, my bias was Suzy. What a queen. My icon bias is BI, and my Monster X bias is IM. Can people just stop having like initials as stage names, please and thank you. My bias in NCT is Lucas, and my bias in NCT 127 is Hail and Taeyong. My bias in NCT Dream is Jisung, and my bias in NCT U is Lucas. My bias in New East is JR. He a whole man. He a whole man. My bias in Pentagon is I think I've decided. I think it's Kino. My Red Velvet bias is Seulgi because do I even need to explain myself? What a whole ass queen. And my Stray Kids bias is most definitely Felix. Although Ian is really giving him a run for his money. Victor asks, do you watch K-dramas? If you do, what are your favourites? I do love a good K-drama. So I started watching Airs a long time ago. The Airs was the first one I ever watched, and I never finished watching it. I got to the last episode and I was so sad that I was on the last episode that I've never watched the last episode of the Airs. But if you haven't watched it, so good. It's like a classic. Then I watched Goblin. I loved Goblin. It was my obsession. But again, I also didn't finish it because I started watching it with my dad. Like, it was on and Dad used to watch it, and then my dad went back to work and we ended up just never watching the rest of it. And then I also watched Hello My 20s. It's called something else, but on Netflix I think it's called Hello My 20s. Really good series, but I just haven't had time to keep watching it, but that is also very good as well. Julietta Bow asked, who's your bias in 17? What tips would you give to someone who's never learned how to dance before to learn choreos faster? So as I said, my bias is Mingyu. What tips would you learn to get? Oh, okay. My number one would be use the time thing on YouTube. In the settings on YouTube, they have a option where you can slow down the video. Definitely use that, because when you're looking at a dance quickly, you really can't see all the little details and stuff. So when you slow it down, you can follow it a lot slower and then speed it up. That's really good. Also, if you haven't had a whole lot of dance experience, break down the movements into arms and legs and then focus. So start by following the arm movements. Follow it in the video, follow it in front of the mirror to make sure you're doing the right thing and make sure that's right. Then do the leg movements, like the footwork that goes with it. Do the same thing and then put them together, and then once you're confident with what your body's doing, you can let your focus like kind of integrate into the movements too. Hopefully that's helpful. Bongo X Bongo asks, do you like pineapple on your pizza? Man, this guy wants me to lose subscribers, doesn't he? Pineapple is good on pizza. I'll give you a second to unsubscribe if you need to. I'm sorry it came to this. Kaylin Watkins asked, what do you think of Eric Nam's new song, Honesty? Please I love you. I love you too. Honestly, it's a really good song. I really like it, but I do prefer Potion. Potion is a banger, but honestly it's really good. I love Eric Num's stuff. The glow up he's had since he's left After School Club. He a whole ass like, like I'm loving it. But Potion is so good, and I really like his sound. Triscuits for Days asks, congratulations on the 40k. Thank you very much. What are your summer goals and expectations? Summer. Oh, will it come soon enough? My goals for the summer are to keep making good content for you guys. Obviously in the summer lots of groups will be coming back, and I really want to improve on the quality of my dance covers and make sure that I'm giving you guys amazing content. As for my actual life, I just want to try and get myself in a happy place and make sure I'm in a positive mood and positive vibe throughout summer. I've also need to start looking at stuff like university in the summer because I'm going into my final year of college. I need to start preparing myself for my exams and kind of the future, which is terrifying but exciting. And yeah, just spending time with my friends, having a good time, and keeping this channel going and thriving. Lama asks, do you want to visit a certain place? If your answer is yes, then which country? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too! Do I want to visit a certain place? There are lots of places I want to visit. I obviously really want to go to Korea, also Japan, but I want to go to America, I want to see San Francisco, I want to see LA, Australia, even though I'm terrified of spiders. There's so many places I want to go. And I really do hope that I get the chance to travel more. Nina Lenz asked, what's your favourite dance cover to this day? Oh, okay. My favourite covers have definitely been ones that I did during the summer last year, just because I can note them with such good memories. It's like I finished all my exams, I was free for the summer, and I think it's going to be As If It's Your Last by Blackpink. It's been one of my favourite covers, and also All Night by Girls' Generation, just because As If It's Your Last was the first cover I did after my exams, and oh my god, it was so fun to film. It was like so lovely. I felt happy, I was free, I was like, summer's here bitches. There's a international channel called Arirang, and they have a section where at the end they play fan cover videos to a song, and mine was actually included for the Girls' Generation All Night video, and Nancy from Momoland announced it, and that was really cool, and my cover was on TV on Arirang, so that was really sick. Yeah, it reminds me of a very happy time, because again that was in the middle of summer, and yeah, I think those two are my favourites. Unhee Moon asks, are you planning on making other videos rather than reacting in dance covers? It doesn't mean I don't like it, I'm just curious. Congrats on hitting 40k, I hope you never stop making videos. Love you lots. Love you too, thank you so much for enjoying my videos. I do sit there and sometimes I want to do something different. Like last year I nearly did a lookbook kind of thing, and I had all these different outfits prepared, and we were going to go in different places, take like cool shots, and then like put it to the song and make a lookbook montage thing, and in the end we just didn't because I was too nervous that people wouldn't like it. But if you guys are into stuff like that and you want me to do different things, then I would love to. If you guys enjoy it, then I'll do it. Simran Kaur, oh sorry I ruined that, said, are you going to the Monster X concert in London? I am not, sadly I could not get tickets. There's always going to be another time, always going to be a next time, so I'm not too worried about that. However, maybe it happened for a reason, because just after BTS have announced that they are coming to London for their tour, which is and I'm kind of thinking, wow, if the world didn't want us to go to Monster X, maybe it's because we're supposed to be going to this BTS concert. So I'm definitely going to try and get to this BTS concert, but sadly I can't go to the Monster X concert. Iunjik asks, oh god, are you ready for this crappy Korean? Passion modeli kumingayo? I can't reply in Korean, I'm very sorry. When growing up I watched a lot of America's Next Top Model, I watched all the model shows, America's Next Top Model, Brennan Island's Next Top Model, The Face, you know, all those modelling shows, I love them. And I have been scouted a few times for modelling agencies, but I have very bad skin. I have very bad acne. It's better now than it used to be, but if you look at some of my older videos you can see how bad my skin was, and it kind of shook my confidence a lot because my agent that I had, well I still have, but had, was very much like, I think you should wait till your skin cleared up, and my skin just never really cleared up, and it has shaken my confidence a lot. My self-confidence isn't really the best, but I would love to be a model. It's always been like a little dream of mine. Yeah. Rids226 asks, what subjects do you take for college? For college I do dance, drama, French and English literature, and it is a mix. It's a very good mix because dance and drama are kind of my outlet. I love performing and doing it, and it's just good to like do, and French and English are very heavy academic subjects. French is very difficult and I'm really struggling with French, but English literature I loved. It's fun, it's really fun. Addie May asks, why did you start YouTube and who was your first bias? Lots of love. Love you too, lots of love. And I started YouTube because one day Girls' Generation's Party MV came out, and I was at school and I went, I think I'm going to do a reaction to it. And so I got home from school, sat down and I filmed this reaction, and that was actually the week I went to Amsterdam. So I remember filming this video, uploading it, going off to Amsterdam, coming back, and it had like 27,000 views, and I'd gained so many subscribers, like 300, 400 subscribers, which was a lot at that time because I only had about 60 subscribers anyway. And I remember freaking out and being like, oh my god, like this is amazing. So I started doing reaction videos, and then I also really wanted to do dance covers on top of that. But I was nervous because the dance covers I watched a lot of Jelly Bean Knows, and she was probably one of my main inspos for starting a dance cover channel, and I just thought, I don't think I can do it. I don't have a good enough camera. I would need someone to film me, and I don't think I can dance in front of someone like that. It's so much like effort to learn and go out and film. But I did do it, and my first cover, oh my god, it's tragic. We did, I did it for like a 100 subscriber thank you, and it's me and Olivia dancing to Twice's like Ooh Ah. Oh my god, it's horrible. But it was the beginning of something beautiful, so I don't regret any of it. And my very first bias was Kai from EXO. I will never forget, I got into Girls' Generation first as Olivia got into EXO, and I remember sitting there and watching EXO's Overdose with Liv, learning the EXO members' names from that opening clip of Overdose. Kai was just perfection. I love K-pop idols with blonde hair. I don't know what it is, but Kai's hair during Overdose era was the thing. But it always makes me laugh because people tend to comment on my videos going, oh, you hate EXO, you don't like EXO, you don't include them in your videos. And EXO was one of the first groups I ever stanned, and I loved them. They were my ultimate biases for so long, and they were my everything. Like, I did a presentation on them with Olivia in front of my whole music class and played Overdose to them all. Like, Vox Day asked, how tall are you in centimeters? Ah, okay, I don't know how tall I am. I'm 5'10" and a half, which I think is around 180 centimeters. Very, very tall. Very, very tall. Very, very tall. That cool girl also asked, how many albums do you have? Bear with. I'm gonna do a quick little haul, very quick because I've been filming for so long. So I've got the Red Velvet Peekaboo album, which is so good. I've also got the Stray Kids mixtape album. GOT7's Flight Log Departure album, which is one of my favourite GOT7 albums. Every single song on this album is gold. BTS's Love Yourself album. Oh my god, this album is beautiful. GOT7 Flight Log Turbulence. I then have Twice's Page 2 album. I then have EXO's Lotto album, which is again bloody gold. Girls' Generation's You Think album, again really, really good album. I then have BTS's Forever Young album. Big Hit does it so right. And then my last one is BTS's Hwayang Yonghwa In the Mood for Love Part 2. This is the first K-pop album I ever got, and I cried when I got this. I was so happy. I'm very, very grateful for all the albums I've got, and I know that is a lot of money that is sat in front of me right now. Feritong Stans Talon asked, what K-pop group made you stan K-pop officially? And those groups are EXO and Girls' Generation. They, as I said, they were the first groups I ever listened to, and they got me so into it, and they were the only two groups I stan for a long time. Also SHINee. Those were the three. Those were the three. SHINee, Girls' Generation and EXO. Ivana Ramirez asked, besides K-pop, what music do you listen to? Okay, so I have a very wide music taste. I listen to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love Red Hot Chili Peppers. Also 5 Seconds of Summer. I listen to rap music like Kendrick Lamar, Post Malone I really like, One Direction, Two Door Cinema Club, Scouting for Girls, kind of old stuff like that. I like everything, stuff that's in the charts like Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello. I love everything, but my favourites are definitely 5 Seconds of Summer, you know, Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Twice's channel asked, have you ever thought about being a trainee? I think everybody's thought about being a trainee at some point, but I do think about it, but it's something that's never going to happen, mostly because, you know, I'm not Asian. It's just not how it works. I think EXP's been a very good example of that. But I have definitely thought about being a trainee, and it would be such a cool experience. Very strenuous, very draining, and they're very cool as well. But yeah, I have definitely thought about it. Alexandra also asked, can you whisper JYP again? It's perfect. But yes, that is my Q&A done. Oh my god, I've been filming for so long, and my camera's nearly out of battery, so I better make this fast. Thank you so much to everybody that sent in questions, and thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I'm so thankful for every single one of you, and I hope you will continue to support me in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in my next video, and yes, I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye!